Welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing the Reading and Leeds top 5 series where I take you through Reading and Leeds headliners as well as a bunch of other artists on the lineup, and I give you my top 5 songs by each one. Today we're doing Lewis Capaldi. The guy needs no introduction. You all know about the Capaldi. In case you have been living under a rock, here's a brief intro anyway. Big funny Scottish man that says funny things on Twitter and makes sad songs. That's it. But no, on a serious note, Capaldi's second album comes out this year, so it's pretty mad that he's already headlining Reading and Leeds. A lot of people aren't happy about it.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if I want to drop this documentary. I'm finally trying to drop some serious content, and everybody's just taking the piss. Chocolatary documentary. Oh, man. And the thing is, I know this documentary is going to inspire millions. I'm going to inspire the world.
Personally, I'm not buzzing, but I don't really have an issue with it. It's justified, and a lot of people are going to be buzzing about him being there, so, like, fair enough. Apparently, some of his album might have been written by Matty Healy of the 1975 as well, so the 1975 girlies enjoy, I guess. Anyway, into the top 5. At number 5, I've got Bruises. Something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. Like most of these songs, I think mainly this one just kind of sounds nice. It's hard to talk about Lewis Capaldi and not just say the same things every time. Like, his voice is great and the instrumentals are just nice, and that's really all there is to it. I think the one thing that stands out for me on this tune though is like kind of the way the chorus progresses. It kind of keeps rising up in a way that you don't necessarily expect before it comes back down, and that's kind of the main standout. I quite like how it does that. Number 4, I've gone with the most recent entry, which is Forget Me. I think once again, his voice sounds great here, even more so, I'd say this time. However, for once, the instrumental isn't just nice. Like, there's actually a little bit more going on this time. This is one of the most, like, unique Lewis Capaldi songs, which is a mental thing to say, by the way. This one actually has, like, a bit of pace about it. It's way quicker and less sad and mopey than a lot of his music. The fact that he's actually kind of made a slight progression as an artist, because this was like single 1 from his new album, so like it kind of shows a bit of a progression. I think that's what puts this at number 4, even though I think the result ends up sounding kind of generic, especially like in the context of like the UK music scene right now. At number 3, I've got Grace. They told me just another of your mistakes. This was probably the first Lewis Capaldi tune that I ever really cared about and like really enjoyed. As usual, vocal performance is top tier. Not really a lot to say about this guy. Like, I'm struggling to find stuff to say in this video. This is probably going to be a really short one. I quite like the lyrical content in this one, and like the big climax at the end is really nice. Lewis sounds good, but like he always does, so that's just kind of a given at this point. Damn, this video is going to be short. Right, okay, number 2 is actually a song I genuinely just really like. Hold Me While You Wait. I'm not even sure what it is about this one compared to the rest, but this one just feels like really complete, really finished comparatively. I feel like if this was sung by another artist and placed on an album that's not just slow the whole way through, as like kind of a token one-off slow song on someone else's album, it'd work really well, and I think that's why I've put this so high, because like as a song in its own right, it is really nice, but coming off the back of talking about like 3 other songs by Lewis Capaldi, there's just not much new I could say. Like, again, voice sounds great, instrumental's nice. I think this one's mixed quite well compared to the others as well. This one, like I said earlier, like it does feel very complete and very final. I think that's mainly down to the mixing, because there's not just like 1 or 2 things going on, so they've actually had to try with a mix. But yeah, finally we're at number 1. I say finally, but this video is going to be like 2 minutes long. Anyway, finally at number 1, we've got Lewis Capaldi's best song, and it's Hollywood. It is flat out his most different song, is this. It trades that standard kind of Lewis Capaldi piano instrumental for like a quicker, like arpeggiated acoustic guitar. That's kind of what the instrumental is. It's like this arpeggio with a few chords on the guitar. And now I've got thinking about it, this song actually sounds closer to like a Jerry Cinnamon track. I'm not a fan of Jerry at all, but I do think he's got like 2 or 3 genuine bangers. And this Capaldi track really feels like something I could hear Jerry Cinnamon doing. Maybe it's just because it's like Lewis Capaldi's Scottish and so is Jerry Cinnamon, and maybe that's what it is. But this is like very much like Lewis Capaldi's kind of busker song. But anyway, there it is. The top 5 songs by Lewis Capaldi. A bit of a difficult video, really, because all of his music's so similar. But yeah, he's headlining Mainstage West this year, and I'll see him. And so will a lot of people, to be fair. I'm honestly expecting him to have one of the biggest crowds of the weekend. And everyone that does see him, they'll probably have a great time. So fair enough. There's definitely much worse acts on this lineup. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, comment what your favourite Lewis Capaldi song is and why. Like, I'm quite interested as to why certain songs are people's favourites. Like, what is it about one song over another that you like? But yeah, cheers. See you in a bit.